Welcome to Crumpets and Kerosene, a 5th edition D&D podcast. I am your very special limited edition host and DM today, Lee Baldwin. I'm going to be doing the Christmas special, and today we actually have Kelly as a player. So Kelly, why don't you tell us a little bit about your character, and what's your character's favorite thing about Christmas?
Oh, shit. I have a character. Yes. My character's name is Kanak Rukrit. He's a gnome, and he's a little scraggly guy. He kind of helps around, and his favorite thing about Christmas is he likes Christmas lights.
Christmas lights. It's a good choice. And we have two of our usual players here, too. We've got Allison. Why don't you give us a little recap and her favorite thing?
My favorite thing or Sophia's favorite thing?
Oh, Sophia's, yeah, definitely.
Sophia's favorite thing about Christmas would be helping her dad make toys for all the children.
It's really fun. Is he like a toy maker? Or?
He was, yeah. Or he is, cool. I suppose.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. I mean, I don't know what's happening in the outside world.
All right, and we have Seth over here, a usual player.
Hi, guys. I play Merle. And Merle's favorite thing about Christmas is definitely eggnog, but not before December 1st and certainly not after the 25th.
It's a limited edition as well, huh?
3 stores in like September now, so whatever.
Okay, and we'll get started.
Welcome, adventurer. Get ready. Pack a bag, grab a snack, set back, and hang on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So you guys are on the road just after the Passchendaele Hotel has disappeared. You see a big old crater where it once was and a bunch of dried up ground. And Sophia's there. And she's just kind of apparated onto the ground next to you.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi, guys. How's it going?
Great, I suppose. Where the hell did you come from?
You
were in the tower last, right? And now you're just here?
Yeah, I don't really know what happened. I got a bit distracted, and then now I'm here. So I guess that's good.
All right. Well, where the hell is here?
So you guys are in the crater. There is a road stretching out in front of you. It's a little bit wooded around here, so you can't quite see like the end of the road or anything. It's changed from sort of the desert terrain you had before into more of a woodsy sort of deal.
All right. Well, Merle's gonna draw his sentient longsword and hold it in front of him. He's gonna be like, "Which way should we go? Any ideas?"
Your sword just. If it could shrug, it would.
All right, fine. He puts his sword back in its sheath, and I don't know. I guess, Sophie, we just start walking.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose we just follow the road. You know, I don't think the sword being sentient makes it psychic. Just so you know.
Yeah, I'm starting to get that. It's not all that.
Okay, as you guys are walking down the road, you start to notice that there's a couple of changes as you're walking along. The trees are getting more dense around you, and the ground is starting to get more grassy and more mossy, and you start to notice frost, and pretty soon there is snow falling through the trees, and it starts to get colder.
Merle's really not equipped for this. He gets cold easy. I don't know. Should we stop and make a fire and warm up, or what do you think, Sophia?
Oh, that might be a good idea. It's pretty cold now.
All right. I guess Merle will step into the edge of the woods and see if he can find some firewood.
Okay. You want to roll a survival check?
15 on the die plus 7, so 22.
Damn, all right. So yeah, you can pretty easily find a lot of sticks. It's just kind of a frost right now. The ground isn't covered, so the wood is not wet yet. You can gather something
Okay.
up.
Yeah, he's gonna gather a few extra bundles and maybe strap it to his pack so he's got them. If it's gonna be cold, we're gonna need fire. Um,
Okay.
and yeah, he'll put together. He puts together a little teepee style fire, um, and uses his tinder, his flint tinder, and gets it going, or tries to at least.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're pretty easily, with the survival check, you're able to put together the fire pretty easily, and it starts crackling. It's not a big fire. It's just a little campsite. Are you guys on the side of the road then, or did you go a little bit into the forest?
I would say like the edge of the forest, right?
Yeah, I don't think we want to go too far away from the road when we're already a little bit lost.
Okay. It's about midday.
All right. Well, what do we have for food? Maybe we should like make sure our food stores are good, and then we can keep going. I want to make sure we can stay warm.
I do have a lot of candy. I had some lollipops with me when we first got here, and then I got stuff from the candy store. Not so much
Right.
real food. I have snacks for the octopus.
Octopus snacks. Little
Merle-
tiny
Merle
dried
still-
fish.
Yeah.
Merle still has a bunch of candy too. We forgot about that.
Well,
So-
you saw when you're in the woods, you definitely have, like, there's enough fire wood and sticks around that you could gather it up for later.
You
Right.
can't eat that.
Yeah, but we can't eat that.
Oh, no.
Food keeps you warm better than fire, anyways. I don't know. I guess are there any small woodland critters around?
Roll another survival check.
17 all day.
You can see that there would be squirrels. There is maybe some deer nearby, but that's a pure guess.
All right.
I'm not sure if we're at the point where we need to start eating squirrels just yet.
Starving in the wilderness.
Oh, a little
Um,
bit.
We've
Maybe
been
we
in
just
the
camp all
wilderness
this
like
Christmas.
5 minutes.
I was thinking about making.
He's already
some sort of-
establishing a pea corner.
I did start rewatching Survivor.
Digging a trench. Over here is where you do the other thing. And then you
This is like 5 minutes out of the house and already.
All right. I don't know. What do you think, Sophia? Should we just warm up a little bit and hit the road?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to take a lollipop out of my bag and wipe some suspicious looking lint off it and just start eating that. This is much better than squirrels.
Was it in the same bag as the brain bits?
Yeah,
It's
it's just
protein,
one
it's
big
fine.
messenger bag of everything chucked in together.
That's fantastic. I don't know. Merle, let's see. What does he have for jelly beans? He's got some of those weird jelly beans.
Oh, you want to watch
Maybe
out
a red
with the
one.
weird jelly beans.
I don't know where I had I thought I had a. Well, I don't even know what colors I had anymore. That note's gone. It's somewhere. I'll have to find it. All right. I don't know. Let's hit the road then. I guess if we're properly warmed up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Merle,
Do you gather anything else before you leave?
well, I have a couple of bundles of sticks
Okay.
for fire later. I don't know. Is there anything else around that's worth gathering?
Not that you see. There's not like a dead squirrel on the ground right now or anything. It's just sticks and some leaves, some crunchy moss from being a little frosty.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess Sophia, why don't you turn your back so I can put this fire out?
Okay. I'll avert my eyes.
Yeah, you don't want to leave a fire going, so the safest way to do that is to just make sure you pee on it. So,
sneak around and run around, push him into the. He's all over himself.
you sound like my high school friend. All right. Well, I guess to the road.
Okay. So you're continuing down this road, and as you may imagine, it starts to get snowier and snowier, and you start noticing some weird things, like there's lights in the trees, and some of the trees have stars on top of them, and the snow on the ground seems especially sparkly. And as you travel along, there starts to be a thicker blanket, and but there is a light sort of in the distance at the end of the road.
Well, is this like so? Lights in the trees, are they like colored lights or are they white lights or?
They're like little gold lights. You can't really tell where they're coming from unless you investigate it.
Yeah, I would like to investigate those lights and see what they're like. Are they attached to something? Is it electric light? Is it magical light? I'd like to know.
If you're looking at one of the trees, it seems to be magical. They're just like these little floaty orbs.
Oh.
Okay.
Are they moving
Right.
at all, or are they just staying in place?
Just staying in place.
All right. Merle is gonna touch one because that's what he does when there's shiny stuff.
It's kind of warm.
Huh.
That's it.
Okay, Merle. Does it burn at all? Like, does it hurt Merle at all?
No, it's just a little bit warm. You kind of like a laser dot. You kind of move your fingers through it. You can't quite touch it, but you can put your hand in it.
He's totally gonna like gather some and use them as hand and foot warmers.
It'd be nice. There is a warm light coming from further down the road.
All right, so I guess I don't know. We should probably move towards that light. That seems to be the direction this road's going in.
I've always been told it's not that wise to move towards the light.
Depends on what you're trying to do, really.
Okay, as you continue, as you guys head down the road, you're gonna come upon a sort of like, it almost looks like a bus stop. That's but it's made of wood, and there are these little glowy lights upon it as well, and a bench that has some squishy cushions on it, and a big sign that says "Newcomers."
I guess
like
that
us.
would be us. Yeah.
You want to take a seat?
Sure. Can Merle's coincidence is weird for him. He wants to look around and make sure that there's nothing nefarious about this bus stop. You know, like trapdoors or anything.
Okay, so investigation.
Yeah. Which is gonna be straight roll of an 18.
Very good. You don't find anything. It's just a old wooden thing, awning and a bench.
All right. Well.
Checks out.
Yep. Sit on the bench then.
Okay. As you guys sit down, you see that snow is starting to pour a little bit more from the sky, and after a couple of minutes, you hear horse hooves coming down the road and the creaking of a carriage. You can kind of see in the distance.
All right. Merle will stand up and wave, maybe try and get someone's attention.
Okay. You see a man is directing the horses, and he waves back at you, and he says, "Just coming down the road." And he pulls up next to you, and you see a huge wooden carriage that is adorned in these lights, and it looks like it's made for about probably 6 people that could fit inside this thing. It's covered, and it has windows that have little shades that are drawn on them. And there's 4 great big horses that are pulling this carriage. And the man waves to you and says,
"Hello there. You guys just started?"
I mean, we just came out of Halloween zone and started walking down the road.
Yeah, it seems like all these holidays just run right into each other.
Apparently so.
Well, I mean, We can get you a free ride up to the next zone if you want.
Oh, that
The
sounds
next-
good.
Yeah. Free rides are nice.
Yeah, it's more of a festive theme than the last one. You can find treasures, and it's all old fashioned. And
Festive, like Christmas?
oh well, some people do Christmas, some people do Hanukkah, some people do winter. Sort of a mishmash of everyone's celebration.
So winter holiday.
Yeah.
All right.
You can
Let's
see
go.
that he's dressed in sort of a older style. He's got a big overcoat and some woolen pants and a simple button-up shirt.
Is he smoking a pipe?
No, he does not have a pipe. Not this guy,
Smoking's for losers.
he says.
I do not promote drugs. This podcast, carriage.
He says.
Podcast is what we call carriage where I come from.
That's weird. There's a huge vapor trail leading behind this car.
Just cotton everywhere.
It's actually the back of the carriage is actually filled with a bunch of people smoking pot.
He opens up the side of the carriage and he says,
If you want to, then it'll be the rest of the night to get up. We have a few passengers already. Be nice and cozy in there.
you can see inside other people, but they're just kind of like figures. It's kind of blurry.
Ooh, creepy.
Merle just started thinking about the Hateful Eight, and he's
Oh
he's
God, this is a good movie.
he pokes his head in. He's a little, little,
Do you actually poke your head into it?
yeah.
Okay. When you poke your head past the threshold, you see that it is much larger on the inside. It looks more like a train car.
Oh.
And so there is separate little cabins, and you can see there's some people inside each of like the little cabin areas. They look kind of strange. One of the guys is like really hairy and white, and the other guy is like, the best word you can think to describe him is crumbly.
All right. I guess Merle will step in.
Okay. So as you step in and you were thinking of this Christmas zone, what is the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, for Merle, it's gonna be eggnog. We're getting Christmassy. He wants some eggnog.
Oh man, okay. Tell me a little bit about the way that Merle would consume eggnog. Is it like in a big old mug? Do you do nice cups with rum in it?
It would probably be like a pint glass with a little bit of rum in the bottom and some ice floating on top.
Okay, this is such a strange one. This is not what I expected at all. Okay, as you step into the carriage, your skin starts to take on a strange form. You are kind of transparent. It looks like you are a glass.
What the fuck?
You still have your human-ish shape, but your skin seems to be as if you are like a capsule filled with eggnog, and you have a festive cinnamon stick hat on top of your head.
Okay. Wow, that one went weird.
Yeah,
I'm
very
visualizing
weird.
the Kool-Aid man, but with eggnog.
So yeah, you kind of take
yeah.
on the general vague resemblance of a glass of eggnog. If you squint, you might be able to tell.
Okay. All right.
You have a festive little hat. There's like some holly sticking on top of it.
Merle's gonna take his hat off and smell it.
I'm sorry, what?
As Merle's taking his hat off and smelling it.
It smells delicious. It's cinnamon and nutmeg.
As he's looking at everybody, like a dozen kids are dipping cookies into his head.
Yeah, you do have kind of like a light freckle now of freckling of cinnamon on your cheeks. It looks like.
Huh. Interesting.
But for Sophia, you see him step inside, and he becomes sort of a shadowy figure with a warm light behind him as well.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just run left here on my own while people turn into shadowy figures.
Okay, and same thing. What would Sophia be thinking about as she's hearing about these Christmas tales.
Oh, you know those creepy nutcrackers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. As you step on, you seem to shrink a little bit, and you notice that your skin kind of takes on like a wooden texture, and you have kind of ball jointedness, and you get a huge, tall, fluffy black hat, and you look a lot like a nutcracker. You still have
Awesome.
like most of your equipment and everything, but you just sort of look like one. And you hear the man outside. He sticks his head in, and he's like, it's always interesting to see what happens with this one, especially for you new guys who haven't seen it before. He says, well, anyway, you guys can step inside your any cabin that's empty, and we'll be on our way. And he closes the door, and you hear like the creak as he gets on the seat up front. It's really bright. It's warm inside. There's lights inside each of the cabins. There's like a little lantern on the tables.
Suddenly, Merle's concerned about curdling.
Stop shaking me.
All right. Yeah, I guess go look for an empty cabin.
Okay. Yeah, there's one like a couple doors down, and when you open the door, it's like big glass panels, and you can see outside. There's some heavy curtains and some velvet red cushions, not cushions, but like benches inside, booths for you to sit at, and there's a table with a big lantern in the middle of it.
Are we able to peek into any of the other little cabins as we walk along?
Yeah, you can see inside each one of them. There are some other people that are strange in appearance as well. Some of them look pretty normal. They just seem to kind of have a festive outfit on. They have decorated aprons and skirts and jackets with embroidery on them. And
so boring.
Well, they maybe knew what was going to happen and had a specific image in mind.
Is there any are there any liquor cabinets in the area
in the cabin?
The cabin?
No.
No. Oh, Merle was going to top himself off.
Literally.
Oh my god, he's making his own supply.
No, there's no cabins in there. As you do start to get on the road, you feel the cabin lurch forward, and you hear the horses pulling you up the mountain. And after a few moments of sitting down, there is a lady that comes by with a cart.
Oh.
And she says, "Do you guys need any refreshments?" She peeks inside of the cabin.
What do you have?
She pushes the cart into the area for you, and you can see that there's scones and cookies and some meat pies. And on the bottom, sort of like in rows, there's different bottles. Liquor, water, tea.
Well,
cookies?
Sophia, do you want cookies?
Cookies, yes.
All right.
She hands you 2 cookies on a little plate. She says, I suppose you guys don't have any coins yet, huh?
Well, we have coins. We have gold coins and things like that, but I don't know what the currency is here.
Well, I mean, we would prefer... I mean, cookies is just 1 copper, if you have it.
Oh, of course. Yeah, Merle will pick up the tab. He's got some coinage.
Okay.
And what else is on there? There's some drinks and
there's lots of bottles of like different kinds of liquor. You mostly see like rum and schnapps.
Yeah, Merle's gonna want 2 fingers of dark rum neat, and a couple of cookies for himself.
Okay. She puts the cookies on a little plate. It's like a little silver plate and has a little paper doily on it. And she pulls out the bottle of scotch, and she kind of looks at you and then at a glass, and she's like, but how will you take it, sir?
Well, can I have dark rum instead of scotch?
Oh, sorry, I thought you said scotch. So yeah,
Yes.
she pulls out a bottle of rum and
I want to
looks
speak
to
to
you.
the manager. Two fingers neat, please.
So she goes to like pour in a glass like this,
Yes.
like because she's confused if you want it inside of you.
No, I'll take care of that part myself. Thank you.
All right, no problem, sir. And she fills it up and sets it down on the table, and she holds out a little plate for the
Okay.
coins.
So what's the total?
You're looking at 5 copper.
5 copper. All right. I give her a silver and tell her to keep the change.
All right. Ooh. Well, thank you, sir.
Big spender.
You must be American. She closes the door. She closes the door and pushes the cart off. And you guys are on your way. You can see
Nice.
out the window that it's snowing a lot now, and you seem to be going up in elevation. There's a couple like towns you can see in the distance, twinkling lights amongst the trees, but you go right past them and you're going up.
Cool. Yeah, Merle's just kind of sipping his rum drink and staring out the window.
It's pretty good. It's like, it's like mid-shelf. The cookies are fantastic, though. You can tell they're baked fresh. They like
Top
crumble.
shelf cookies.
Yeah.
Do you want one of the cookies?
Oh, I got a couple for myself.
Okay.
Everyone has cookies.
Yes, indeed. All right. What else is going on this train? Or I guess it looks like a train car, but it's a carriage.
You can hear people sort of having conversations with themselves. It's really muffled. There's a little bit of music coming in from like a tinny speaker overhead.
Okay.
There doesn't seem to be much going on right now.
All right. Well, I guess we can just kind of kick back and relax and a little bit of luxury. It's been a tough road the last.
Nothing is horrible is happening at the moment.
Yeah, we haven't really had the chance to relax much, so we should enjoy this while we can.
Oh,
Okay.
I guess if this is downtime, Merle would be chatting with his sword.
Okay. What do you ask it?
Just try to make conversation. Like, do you like rum?
Maybe you should dip the sword in the rum and
That's what I'm thinking. If he likes rum, I'm gonna dip him in it.
It gets wet. You have a wet sword.
All right.
Moist.
Wipe it off then. I guess he's not a big fan of rum.
Okay. Yeah. So considering you guys are just sitting in a luxury, it is very luxurious. It's nice and cozy and warm. You don't feel the need for coats. The bench is very soft and comfortable. The cookies are fantastic. The rum is good. There is iced water on the table as well, so if you get a little thirsty. And you watch as the snow falls outside your windows.
Oh,
And
lovely.
the sun slowly sets, and just as it goes down below the horizon, you notice that you are kind of on the side of a mountain. And the cart is making tighter turns, and before you know it, you come to a stop. And you can hear people shuffling around with suitcases and bags. You hear the man on the front say, "Here we are, everyone off."
Well, I suppose we should get off then.
Yeah, let's go check this out.
Okay. As you exit the carriage, you are in a town. It is very much what you would imagine a small medieval town would look like. It's postcard worthy. It is full of gingerbread decorated houses that all have golden light coming through the windows. There is a huge crowd milling about several tents and little stalls. You can tell that it is market night, and even though the sun has gone down, this town is still full of life. There's a large building that has its doors swung open, and you can see a bunch of people crowded in there at different tables and drinking. And you see just hundreds of kids running around at foot level, and there is music in the air, and the snow is falling down, and it's gorgeous.
Awesome. All right.
What do you guys do?
I want to explore the market if there's anything cool going on. Or what.
Oh yeah. So I mean, it's huge. You can tell this goes on for several streets. There is all sorts of different kinds of stalls. You can see like wooden toys. There's some places selling like winter gear, so they got big fluffy hats and, leather gloves. There is a lot to look at. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
I really want to go look at the toys.
Okay, yes. There is a couple of different stalls. You see, one of them seems to be like tin toys. They have sort of a mechanical opponent to them, and they have like wind-up little trains and toy cars, and little things that jump, like birds and mice. And there's also a stall that has same wooden dolls that are sort of more of the ball-jointed dolls, and they have very intricate outfits on.
Oh, I want to look at the ball-jointed dolls. Definitely.
As you approach this stall, there is a lady in there who is stitching some little tiny dresses, and she's sitting on like a chair, and she's surrounded by these tiny outfits on little hangers, and there's these very nicely posed dolls all around her, and she looks up at you and she's,
Hi, are you interested in anything?
I'm just browsing. My father is a toy maker, so I'm just fascinated by the craftsmanship.
Yeah, well, I don't make the wooden dolls myself. I have to admit, I make the outfits. But my partner, he makes all the dolls himself. He's not here right now, but
Oh, the outfits would be lovely as well. Will your partner be around here later?
we have a shop you could come by in the morning. All our business is closed right now. We just have this stall right now.
Oh, well, I will absolutely come and visit your shop.
she kind of points down the street. She says,
You can find us over there. It has a tree on the sign. We call it the Fallen Leaf.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you very much.
Of course.
as you look at her, you do notice that she has a very strange embroidery on her dress. It appears at first glance to be a wooden scene, but you can see that there are mushrooms on the trees that are kind of rotting the tree. And you get sort of an uneasy feeling.
That's interesting.
Wait to see you.
Weird.
Alison is worried. Sophia is oblivious.
Sorry, go ahead.
Is there anything strange about the dolls? Like, do they appear to be no movement or anything like that from any of them?
No, it doesn't really seem to be on any of the dolls. They kind of have typical patterns of like stars and holly leaves, and she seems to have made several special Christmas outfits for them.
Okay.
Merle is there, I assume. I'd like to know if Merle notices the weird wooden scene with the rotting trees and stuff.
Yeah, if you're looking at her and her outfit, you feel a little uneasy looking at it.
Yeah, he's gonna try and like steer Sophia away, like strangely. Like
Okay.
he knows that she's a little too trusting, I think.
Well.
Let's go. Is there like somewhere with food or candy or something?
Oh yeah, so there is several. You seem to notice that in more towards the center of the town, there is sort of a ring of food stalls around a great big decorated tree.
Merle's gonna try and like point out candy canes or something to Sophia and get her to.
Oh, these.
Yeah, there is There is a stall in the distance that has big decorated cookies, gingerbread cookies.
Yeah, Sophia is very easily distracted by these.
Yeah, I thought that might work.
Okay. As you go over to food stalls, you see that there is you can smell sausages and baked bread and spiced nuts and mulled wine. It's great.
I miss it so much.
I know. This is just me playing out my Christmas market fantasies. So you know that got closed this year.
Is there anywhere like clothing or like an armor? I'm thinking to get padded, something padded to stay warm underneath the armor that Merle's wearing.
So yeah, you did see a sort of warm weather leather worker. They have hats, and you can see that they have a gambeson on display.
Okay. Yeah, that's what Merle's interested in.
Okay. It is made of linen and cotton batting. It's not too protective. You could probably get a little bit of protection, but it looks like it's mostly just warm.
Yeah, I think Merle's thinking to wear it underneath his armor to stay warm and a little bit of cushion, I guess.
Okay. You guys are getting any food, or are you going straight to the gambeson?
Sophia, do you want food?
I'm perfectly happy with my cookies at the moment. I could get more cookies.
There's always more cookies.
Is there anyone selling like roasted mutton or something, or something that's spiced meats?
Yeah, you can smell. You kind of like in a cartoon, sniff your way over and float to a certain stall that has a big, huge legs of ham on display, but they also have smaller turkey and chicken legs you can buy.
Oh, turkey
are
leg,
already
sure.
warm. Okay.
Yeah, let's get that turkey leg. Is this gobbler?
Aw.
Oh, and
You'll
fish.
never
They always have
know.
fish on sticks, whole fish.
I know,
roasted.
the smoked fish. Oh, I got a good picture of that last year, but later.
It sounds
Later.
delicious.
So you buy one of the legs, and it's steaming and delicious and hot. It's a little messy though. They don't have
Excellent.
paper napkins. So.
That's quite all right. Merle is not gonna need paper napkins.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's definitely on this thing as we go over to check out the gambeson.
Okay. It's on display. There is a man there who is doing some hand sewing in his lap. You can see he's doing rows of quilting different clothes. It looks like a pair of pants, right?
Yeah, Merle's like, hey buddy, takes a bite of his turkey leg down. You got anything keep me warm underneath this armor? And he hits himself in the chest ting ting ting.
Yeah, he kind of gestures to the different coats. I'm sure any of these could fit under your armor.
All right, takes another bite off his turkey leg. Yeah, take one of those, please.
Gambus is it's one of the more expensive items. It's 10 gold.
10 gold.
Yeah.
Takes another bite. Looks at it again. Thinks about it. All right, fine. 10 gold it is.
All right. You got a Gamson. It does not provide any AC bonus.
Yeah.
It's just warm and cozy.
I'm buying it for the scene,
Yeah. Yeah, you do notice around you that there is some people that look a little strange, like you. You notice gingerbread men and hairy yeti forms, and some people that look like they're crystal, maybe snowflakes. And there's a lot of just normal townsfolk.
Are the ones who look weird? Do they have bracers? Do they have?
Some of them do.
Are they part of the game?
Yeah. You notice that the guy who's sewing the pair of shorts in front of you has a bracer.
Huh.
If you're looking around for it.
Yeah. You're like, hey, buddy, where'd you come from? You been here for a while?
I'd say so.
I hold up my bracer I'm from the States.
The States.
Yeah, United States.
Huh. Alright, well, that's nice.
Well, where are you from? Like you're part of this game, right?
Oh, I'm from Old England.
Huh.
How old?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that too much.
That kind of makes me worry about it more.
Yeah, when you tell someone not to worry, it makes them worry more.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not going to spill my whole life story to a bunch of customers. What do you need to know?
How long you been here? Where are? How about this? Where is here?
Where is it? Well, this is Wintervale. It's a town that's sort of separate from the rest of...
Wintervale, huh?
Mhm.
All right. Anything interesting going on in Wintervale?
He looks around and he's just like, well,
We have events nearly every night. I think tonight we've got that... Some beast is gonna come around.
The Beast?
Yeah, it's Krampus. Yeah, they do the Krampus run. He like shows up, makes a big fuss, spooks everyone.
and you notice that there's a lot of kids like running around on the street or hitting each other with sticks. Little, like bundles of sticks. They got spooky little masks on with like crude horns coming off the top.
Huh. So this Krampus, he's not a bad guy. Like he's not like a monster, like a bad monster.
You know, it's a game. It's we kind of know him at this point. He seemed kind of bad at first, and we all get worried, but seems to work out every year.
All right. So you guys aren't looking to get rid of him because like that's kind of what we do. And I point to Sophia, like we kill monsters pretty good actually.
Yeah, don't they all?
Yeah, he says,
No. I mean, if you run into him, I'm sure that. How should I say this? If you run into him, I'm sure that you were meant to run into him.
Huh. Okay.
If we've been naughty?
Yeah, I mean, maybe one. I mean, you look pretty young. You want to buy a mask? It's a few stalls down.
Is a mask necessary? Is he gonna like put me in his bag if I don't have a mask?
No, it's only if you've done something wrong. If you keep away from him, it seems pretty safe.
Okay.
It's all very relative. I mean, we've all done something wrong. No one's innocent.
Exactly. See? You get it.
So he's gonna try and put me in his bag.
Yeah, he'll make a big fuss.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't want to spoil it too much. You guys are new here, right?
Yeah, we just got here.
Don't worry, it's a big deal, but no one gets hurt.
Okay.
you can tell that there's kind of excited air. Like the kids are really happy and they're looking around and they're telling evil tales. Some of them will jump up on a log or a sand and be like, I'm gonna be Krampus now. And they'll chase after the other kids. It's my turn to be Krampus.
Okay, that's
Okay.
somewhat reassuring.
Yeah, you do see there's a couple stalls that have some like kitschy like Krampus material. There's like bundles of sticks that are painted gold, and they're like, keep Krampus away from your family. They're advertising only way to keep him out. Get yours today.
Do you think we might need those?
I mean, Merle's kind of like, he's, puffs his chest up a little bit, like, I'll keep him away from you. Don't worry about it.
Okay, thank you. I don't want Krampus to put me in a bag. That sounds kind of scary.
No, I mean, it was a big deal when it first started, and I mean, I gotta tell you, kids weren't too happy about it. They did get caught.
Huh. All right. Is there an inn around that we can like kind of set up shop in?
You're
So,
asking him?
Yeah, I'll ask him if there's what's the popular inn in town.
He points out to towards the front of the town where you guys first came in, to the large building that had its doors open.
Over there, that's the Nobody's Inn. You can you can go check that out. They're open most of the night before, they'll be open after we all close it up.
Do you have an in for somebody's?
No. No.
Oh.
All right. I guess I'll tip my my little hat, the little cinnamon stick hat to him and say thank you. And is there anything else around here you want to check out, Sophia?
I mean, if you're sure we don't need those gold sticks.
We can get one of the gold sticks if it'll make you feel better.
Yeah. I don't want Krampus to get me, and it doesn't seem very...
I'm tiny
Like a very good
and
idea.
frail.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. As you approach the stand, the guy looks really excited that you walked up.
Yes. I got the best weapons against them. All these children around here, they're foolish.
And you see these brightly painted sticks.
50 gold apiece.
How do
Yeah.
they work?
You put it above your mantle place, and you stay inside your house, and he can't get you.
Oh no, we have to buy a mantle place as well?
Yeah, if you have a house.
We have
have
to
a
buy
house,
a
no.
house?
No, it's totally fine. If you don't have a house,
Seem like scratch his head.
you can put it in your bag, and it works just as well.
Merle wants to do an Arcana check and see if there's anything magical about these sticks.
Okay, roll it.
It's a nat one.
You don't
That's
know anything
so
about
magical.
magic. You just got your magic, you don't know shit about it.
As he's looking at everything, can I, from the rooftops, like try to take my little cup and scoop eggnog out of the top of his open
Yeah.
mouth with
Yeah,
some
so
meat products
So-
in there?
our newest character, Kelly, is going to enter. So from while you're standing there debating these, maybe magic sticks, you feel like an odd sensation at the top of your head, and there's a little kid
Ooh.
sitting on top of this little stall, and he's got a little cup. He's trying to reach you.
What the hell?
Is it a strike?
You can touch his head. It doesn't do anything.
Oh yeah, no. I splash around and I drop some dirt from up here and some leaves, and I take off running.
Okay, bye.
You do get dirt and leaves on top of your head. You don't actually have like an open head. It just appears that way, though.
Oh, that's good. That would have
Okay.
been really
To
disturbing.
me,
Yeah.
the illusion.
But you got like dirt all up in your hair. It's kind of annoying.
Merle shakes the dirt out of his hair and stuff, and looks at the kid like, "What the heck, kid? what's the matter with you?"
Since I'm on the roof and as I tried to scoot back, I'm gonna try to continue my balance on this roof and not slide off the backside. What would you like me to
Dex
roll?
check.
That'd be a 16.
Yeah, you're fine. You
Alright.
kind of slide up. You slide up just fine. Like you can't stay on top of the roof because you already started sliding, but you land
Yeah.
on the ground.
All right, I'll make my way over to the group. Wow, a giant thing of eggnog!
Yeah, I'm not really. I guess I really like eggnog. Who are you?
Can you buy me a glowy stick?
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Kanat. And it puts its little gnomish hand towards you.
Are you scared of the Krampus as well?
Oh yeah, that guy's evil. Well, I mean, we're kids. And I
Yeah,
looks around.
Merle's a little suspicious of this gnomish dude. He wants to do some kind of check to see if he's really a kid. 'Cause he
Yeah,
doesn't-
does he have facial hair or anything?
Yeah,
That's usually a giveaway.
yeah, he's got like a little scraggly beard that's slowly growing. It's not. It doesn't look like it was fully
It's
forming.
like 16.
Yeah,
He's just growing it.
It's just a couple of hairs sticking out.
yeah, he's got a
So
couple.
if you want to check out on him, that's a what is it in here? Insight?
Yeah,
I
it'd be
forget what it is on D&D. Yeah, insight.
So that's an 11 plus 4, so 15.
Seems to be what he's. I mean, he looks young for a gnome.
Okay. Well,
The guy kind of turns to you. He's like, "Oh, so you're gonna need 2 bundles now, huh?
What are you trying to say?
Want to protect the little kid?"
Oh, yeah. Protect me.
He's holding up 2 bundles.
That's 100 gold.
So I can't carry one bundle in my bag to protect us both?
No, one's for the kid. It's 1 per kid. He'll be fine, the adult.
Merle's calling bullshit on this guy.
But if I had a mantelpiece, does that mean I would need to hang more than one over the mantelpiece to protect him?
No, it's 1 per kid.
Merle puts his hand on Sophia's shoulder and says, "This guy's full of shit."
What was that?
So the guy's like, "What did you say?" I said you're full of shit.
Oh, well, we'll see tonight, won't we?
He puts his sticks back on the shelf.
Wait, now are you
Grumpily.
hitting on him?
Merle just yells.
Don't buy anything, get out of here.
He says,
Merle just yells really loudly, "No, I will not go out with you."
yeah.
If we stay here with the sticks, we'll be safe.
Just
Yeah,
stay
let's
near
just
the
hang out by
stick.
the store. We'll be fine.
You see him kind of look around. He's like,
I'm gonna close up before that whole thing happens. I gotta get back to my house.
Why, you're safe. You've got so many sticks.
"That only works for kids. You get
So
out
what
of
do
here."
adults need to keep them safe? Do we need something for Merle as well?
Yeah, he's definitely cracking. He's just like trying to usher you guys off now. He's like,
If you're not gonna buy anything, make way for new customers.
But
I
how
look
to keep
around.
Merle safe?
My customers, I don't see anybody.
I wish I were smaller because I would totally do a sleight of hand check to tie that guy's shoelaces together.
he's like behind a stall. You would have to get up behind there.
Yeah, but I get like plus 11 on sleight of hand.
That's pretty good. You would still have to get up behind him.
Oh, can my octopus do like sleight of tentacle?
Is he out right now?
Probably.
Okay, so I say that he's probably not looking at it too closely. You could, yeah, give it a shot.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Give me just.
Probably not paying attention to his. To
If
the
you give
octopus.
Merle a heads up, he can run some kind of distraction.
Does
Okay.
he have a +8 because of all of his hands?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't. I guess it would just be Dex, which he only has +2, which really seems unreasonable. They really should have given an extra stat for sleight of hand for octopuses. But that is a dirty 20.
Ooh, yeah. So your little octopus gets up behind the stall, and it gets up to the shoes, and it does its best to tie the shoes. It doesn't really know what to do with shoelaces, but it does its best. It's all knotted up, and then it climbs back into your bag to be
Good boy.
subtle.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, octopuses are very stealthy.
Now, in order for this to be worth it, we have to really see him trip. So,
I was gonna say, he's not moving from his stall right now. He's just standing
Some
there.
of the sticks.
oh, I got it. So let's move away,
With
and
the
I'll
town
cast.
guard on your asses.
Let's move away, and I'll cast a minor illusion and scare the hell out of him.
Yes.
What's the illusion?
So yeah, I'm in his stall, like right behind him. Like I assume it's like a little tent.
It's like a little wooden stall. Like it
Okay.
has like a cloth covering, but yeah, it's like a little stall. Yeah.
So
But
yeah,
yeah.
so we'll move
There's a
little
way
bit-
out. Yeah.
We'll move a little ways away, and I'm gonna cast minor illusion to make like a little Krampus figure behind him, and see if he freaks out.
he grabs a bundle of like a armful of the sticks, and he moves to like go over the front of his stall and falls over it and spills off his sticks on the ground. And he looks very sad and dejected.
and we laugh riotously.
He kind of like goes back and goes to like undo his lace. He's like, God, how could this happen?
Totally worth it.
100%.
You guys are fun and cool. Can I hang out with you?
I don't know what's in it. What's in it for us?
I reach in my pocket and pull out a candy cane. I got one of these.
Oh, let him hang out with us.
All right, fine.
He has sugar.
Easy
He's
enough.
wonderful.
Oh, he's got candy canes. He's definitely good. Yeah,
He's
come
got
on
to
in,
be
kid.
cool.
Okay.
All right. Merle wants to know what his deal is. What's your deal, kid?
I don't know.
Where are you from? Are you from here? Is this where you're from?
I mean, yeah, here, there, a little bit, everywhere, down the road.
Mm.
Where are you from? Start moving his like clothing and looking at him.
Like Merle bats his hand away. Like, what do you like to steal shit, kid?
I don't steal. That's like extended borrowing.
Okay, all right. He's a pickpocket.
Oh, that's my uncle, burglar.
That's his name.
That's funny. All right. All right. You can steal other people's shit, but don't steal my shit.
Roger. He starts walking over to someone.
Right now?
No, I gotta stay with you guys. It's almost dark. And he runs back over.
Oh, it's been dark for a while, but you do know that the stalls are going to start closing up, and the Krampus run is on its way.
We should probably get somewhere safe before Krampus comes.
Yeah, we should. He like looks around at the rooftops.
I'm pretty sure Krampus can get on the roof, though.
Oh yeah. Where are you guys staying? Can I stay with you? I don't have any money, but I can get a candy cane.
Yay! Poor Mel is suddenly a single dad of 2.
Right, exactly. Merle's like, what the hell?
I did
I'm
not sign up for
Adoptive
this.
dad.
Like, I'm not buying you any Christmas presents, kid.
But I've been really good.
You have your own money.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, you guys have money? And he takes a candy cane out and he snaps it and he shakes it and it turns like red and blue and white and it's like a glow stick and he goes, I'll give you this for, I don't know, some gold.
I will give him a gold for that.
Yay!
I'm a friggin' gold for that.
He's like holding
Yeah.
it, you're like, it only works for like 3 hours because I already cracked it.
But can I eat it?
No, sure.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Oh no. Do you eat it?
I'm gonna try.
I mean, it's plastic. You can definitely tell it's plastic.
Like Merle puts his hand on Sophia's shoulder and says, I watch kids do this at raves. Don't do that. You're gonna throw up.
Makes
You're gonna
your
throw up and
teeth
then you're gonna
glow.
be covered in glowy throw up.
Knut looks up at you. You watch kids?
That's kind of weird.
When I was a cop. This is terrible.
Oh
All right.
God.
What's a cop?
All right. Merle just shakes his head and starts walking towards the end.
Okay. All right. So the inn, you notice that it has a sign out front. There's no words on it though. It just has like a drunken-looking gnome who's like leaning up against the door and listening.
Yeah, Merle looks at Knopf and he goes, "Is that your dad?"
You just assume all gnomes are the same, huh?
That's really racist.
It is packed inside the inn. You notice that all the tables are full. There's a lot of singing and music being played. There's people clinking glasses, a lot of food on the tables. It seems to be several long tables leading up to a bar at the back of the room that is very, very big. It's long, and there's huge caskets behind it, and there's stairs leading up to a second floor. There's no tables up there. It seems to be where the rooms are. There's like 2 staircases leading up on the sides of the room, but it is packed. As soon as you guys walk in, it's like nice and cozy. It's a big gust of warm wind. That's why the doors are open, so like kind of let some of that out because it's really busy tonight.
Is there like a harassed looking bartender running around?
There is one lady who is behind the bar, and she is filling up drinks just as quickly as they're being ordered, and she slides them down the bar, and then you see her run into the back to get something.
Okay.
Uncle Merle,
I guess-
can you go stare at people at a table so we can have a table?
Uncle Merle.
There's some spaces. It's just very busy. You can definitely like make your way into a couple tables if you want to.
All right. I guess Merle sends the kids off to get a table. Let's see about rooms.
Yeah, there's a little bit of standing room at the bar. The stools are taken now.
Yeah, he does that, like, feet out a little bit, lean into the bar thing, like maybe like leans on one hand, waits for the bar to come around. He always he whenever there's a bartender, he always makes eye contact with the bartender as much as possible, because that's the trick to being served. No one can figure that out.
Yeah, but then you had to like look at people. Oh god,
Like they were human
anxiety.
being, and then what?
For the life of me, I've never understood going to the bar with like a bunch of friends and they just stand there looking around like, why are you getting served? You have to look at the bartender, fool. You have to make eye contact.
I never really had problems getting drinks.
That's because you're a girl.
Yeah, this is true.
Anyway. So you see her come out. She's got like 2 big trays that are full of meat pies, and she walks off to a couple tables. You see her hand them out quickly, and then get back behind the bar. And she's like exasperated, but she sees you making eye contact. She's like, "What can I get you?"
Need a couple of rums and some drinks.
Rums?
Rums, yeah. Do you have any rums for rent?
Oh, rooms. Sorry, yes, rooms. We have rooms. I think all we got right now is the communal room, is a hostel. You okay with that?
Can Krampus get us in there?
No. Krampus won't come in here though. Don't you worry, kid.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, that sounds good then.
Yeah.
She seems impatient.
Yeah, the communal room will be fine.
Okay.
Stopped her in mid-movement. Obviously, she's upset.
She says it's 1 silver for just the room, 5 silver if you want the meal and drinks all night.
How about a gold and we get the room to ourselves?
I'm not renting out my whole damn room for 1 gold. That's
Fine.
20 people in there.
Alright, fine. 5 silver each then.
Alright. And she takes your money and she says, we just ran out of the stew, but we got some meat pies if you don't mind waiting. They're in the ice box. Okay.
We can wait as long as there's drink.
Alright, she fills up a big old mug for you. And she kind of looks at Sophia for a moment. She goes, you can have wine. That's fine. She fills up a mug full of mulled wine and gives it to you. And you get a strong ale.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the kid is amongst the tables, though, right? He's not up at the bar.
Yeah, the gnomish
The
child.
gnome boy.
As soon as I find a table, I'm just gonna do the whole like over here. But I'm like
standing on top of the table.
I'm trying to get the waiter's attention to be like drink, food, because I don't know what they talked about. But I'm like, this table.
Yeah, you find 3 seats next to each other. It's a long table, so there's other people at the table, but y'all can sit together if you want to join him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suppose.
I walk over to the table and walk to the people on the other end and stare at them. Go, this is what Uncle Merle does. I'm a cop.
God. You notice a couple people get kind of nervous at the word cop. You don't look like the town guard.
And I run back over to the other end.
They kind of laugh.
Merle just grabs him from the top of the table and puts him into a chair.
He's touching me.
Enough.
He's touching me.
Oh man. So after a few minutes, the lady from the bar comes out. She's got a tray full of meat pies. She sits them down in front of you, and she points at the kid. She's like, "Is he with you?"
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get another pie. And she goes back.
I paid her 15 silver. I thought that was understood.
No, it's fine. Yeah. She goes back and gets some more food. It's super busy, it's loud in here, but everyone seems to be having a good time.
Alright. Is there any gambling happening?
You see a couple tables throwing dice, yeah. Got craps. Like craps.
That would be so hard to DM an actual craps game.
No, it's not really craps. It's like high dice. It's like Yahtzee.
I have a chart for it. I did a D100 chart for craps because I thought we were going to do that in the castle. So I have one for later.
Send that over. We'll maybe do it next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see some people rolling dice. There doesn't really seem to be that many card games. Most people are just talking and drinking. There is a like 3-piece band in the corner. One guy's singing, banging a drum. One guy's playing a little fiddle. The other guy's just kind of like playing spoons. You're pretty sure he just added himself on. Like he doesn't really seem to be part of the group. but they're humoring him. There's a hat out for all of them.
I definitely used to do that with my Byron all the time. All right, so I guess Merle's going to talk to Sophia. I feel like we need a quest. I mean, we're adventuring, right? So there's got to be something to do here. This Krampus guy, I think he needs an ass kicking, but I don't know. What do you think?
It would be pretty good to get rid of him if he's going around putting people in bags. But what about our new friend? Does he know of any quests around here? Maybe he's had some
Shoving pie in my mouth with both hands.
quest to eat the pie.
No, all that he would know about is that that Krampus is coming tonight. Everyone's real excited.
Well, so that's the thing, right? It seems like Krampus, the threat of taking children and putting them in bags or whatever, but it seems like everybody's really excited about it, so I don't think it's something that the community would want to stop. So I don't really... It seems like we should beat him up, but then again, I don't think we should.
It's probably the kind of thing where you need to wait till somebody says, "Hey, I'll give you loads of gold if you beat up Krampus," and then you do that.
Right, yeah.
Beating up people and then saying, "Hey, we beat up a guy, give us money," might be
I may not be too happy about it.
Yeah, we don't beat anybody up. All right, do we want to... Can we see the Krampus run from inside, or can we, like...
You do notice, kind of on an off street where all the tents and vendors are set up. People are starting to kind of clear the way, and as you look up that street, you can kind of see that this line of buildings leads up to. You can see the peak of the mountain above it.
Huh.
And everyone's kind of clearing the way, and they're kind of shuffling around. You see a lot of kids gathering and getting excited, and they're looking around. And you hear more screaming and kids hitting each other's sticks and then laughing.
Maybe,
you see some people that have these tables that are overturned, and these strongest, what look to be the strongest men in the village. It's the blacksmiths and everything are putting their hands up against the tables, and they're all kind of jovially laughing at each other and holding these tables up.
I feel like Merle would want to check it out, but he doesn't want the kids to be upset or get hurt or something. So I feel like Merle would want to go outside and watch.
Okay, so you guys finish up your food and head out.
Well, so Sophia, is that something that you want to see? I'll keep you safe.
I mean, if you'll keep me safe, then I'll have a look, I guess.
We'll go hang out with the strong guys.
Yeah.
Then
okay.
It won't be just me keeping you safe. There'll be a lot of other strong men there too.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Are they all
feels very... What? Did you say, are they all cops?
Yeah.
All of them. Every last one of them is a cop.
I love this. The character doesn't know what a cop is.
But you're so attached
strong
to it.
Man.
Uncle Merle, can I ride you on your back, please?
Ugh, no, you're not my. No, you can hang out with us though.
Fine. And I jump down and start walking.
What was I gonna say? I forget. Doesn't matter.
Every year I tried to get up really high so I could see what happens, and no one ever wants to help me.
Aww.
Well, is there a roof near where these strong men are?
I mean, yeah, there's closed up shops and houses, people inside of them.
Can I lift the little guy up onto the roof?
So you go over to the street and it's like cleared out. You kind of see like these rows of the tables, and you could probably get him up onto one of the tables and he could pull himself up to a low roof.
All right. Well, if you want to get up there, I'll give you a boost.
Sophia, is that your name? God, okay, yeah, Sophia. Can I get on your shoulders and we can put a trench coat on and we could be a big person. And
Let's do that. Let's do that.
The Krampus won't get us.
Yeah, let's pretend to be an adult.
Yeah. Do you want to be on top or the bottom?
It's probably easier if I'm underneath since you're smaller.
Fair enough. I awkwardly climb on her shoulders and Uncle Merle, can we borrow your coat?
Merle's like, I don't have a coat, man.
You got a blanket.
All adults had trench coats.
You know what? So Merle.
That's how you know they're adults.
So Merle takes. Actually, this is perfect. Merle takes his cloak of the bat out of his pack. So as long as the two of you are working together and Lee allows it, you have advantage on stealth checks. And in an area of dim light or darkness, you can grip the edges of the cloak with both hands and use it to fly at speeds of 40 feet. But you have to do it
I'll see
together.
why not. You have to do
that's
the same thing, and you both will have to roll. We'll figure that out if it comes up.
Acrobatics and dexterity, I guess.
Yeah, something like that to work together, but we'll figure it out if it comes
Oh,
up.
that's fantastic. You guys are... Wait, do they get 1 or 2 initiative rolls if we get into a fight while they're wearing this thing? Are they 1?
It'll be 2. It'll still be 2, but you have to agree.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, we'll figure it out if it happens. This is exciting.
Oh,
I don't want to give away too much.
Combat.
You'll probably have to take like the lower initiative.
I'll take my giant bright red hat off and put my dark grayish one on.
I'm assuming that they can't use
It's
the
more
polymorph
adulty.
aspect.
Yeah.
No,
No,
definitely not.
No
One of
poly.
them could, but it would ruin the illusion of adultness.
Now remember, we're adult now, so you can only talk about adult things.
Ah,
Oh god. Oh no.
all right.
Business and stuff.
What's
They're
adult?
talking in deep voice too.
What a kid has to think adult is.
You gotta make your voice really deep.
Nice shoes.
Yes, perfect.
Hello, today I was at the stock market.
I
did
bought
some
many
business. Yes.
Pay no attention. I am a cop.
Aw.
I'm the cop of the stock market.
Oh boy. Merle's definitely amused by this, and he's just letting it happen. He's just gonna stand there like, "Hey pal, this is a great show, huh?"
Yeah, you talking to one of the guys?
No, I was
that's the table?
talking to Knopf.
Oh, okay, as
You
if
know,
it's
like,
adult.
give him a
Sorry,
little
yes.
elbow, like, "Hey buddy, this is a great show, huh?"
Yes. I require money. And I put my...
That is very adult of you.
Don't we all? pal?
Capitalism, yes.
I pat him very lightly on the back.
No. I lower my head just a bit. Let's go.
Oh.
Okay, so you start to feel everyone around you is getting more and more excited, and they're looking up at the sky, and you see the moon peeking out behind the mountain, and it's like bright silver. Everyone's looking around. Kids have become a little bit more still. They're looking up and down the street, and they got their sticks out.
They got sticks. Why don't... Oh, yeah, we're adult. Ah.
We don't need sticks because we're an adult. I mean,
We are one adults.
Whose hands are the hands? Is it Kelly's or is it Allie's?
it's
Well-
either really long arms or low down arms, or it's like tiny little arms, like T-Rex arms.
I have like my left arm and she has like the right bottom one, so we look extremely disproportionate.
Okay, all right.
So we
Little
both can do
calm.
stuff.
That's
It's a little
it. That's
asymmetrical.
awesome. That's hilarious. Alright.
As the night goes on, nothing happens.
Nothing
Every-
happens.
After about 30 minutes of everyone milling about and being excited, you kind of notice everything dies down. People start like talking to each other, like, "What's going on? What's happening?" And the people behind the tables kind of like set the table back down. They're talking amongst themselves.
I'm gonna ask the guy who looks like the blacksmith. Like, hey, wasn't there supposed to be some kind of monster or a Krampus run or something?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. There's some kind of delay, I guess. He's supposed to like come right down the street. He's been doing it every year for, I mean, God knows how long.
I look over. He must be devouring another town. I mean, parading.
Yeah, maybe. He seems to be humoring what he obviously knows as a child.
Oh.
Maybe. I'm sure he'll come around, kid. And he addresses you, Merle. He's like, he usually comes about, just as the moon comes out, but I don't know, I guess he's not here right now.
Where's he come from?
He gestures up towards the mountains. Somewhere up there. We've never, looked into it too much. It's kind of scary up there,
So it seems like maybe Krampus is missing.
I
Uncle
guess
Merle,
so.
I thought hell was beneath our feet. He looks down. Not in the mountain.
First of all, I'm not your uncle. Second of all, you're supposed to be an adult right now, so grow the hell up.
Oh, yes.
Get
he's
a
in the
job.
mountain.
I'm sure that maybe he'll come later this week. I don't know.
Has this ever happened before?
No, it hasn't. He seems uncomfortable because he knows that you're kind of like a tourist in this area, and he doesn't want to disappoint you.
Fine, sir. Would you commission us to go find Krampus? Crumpet. Whatever.
Crumpets.
Well, I mean, certainly there's, somebody that can figure that out. I don't know if we want to go looking for any demons.
Is there someone who organizes this event, or does it just happen?
It just happens. I mean, nobody talks to Krampus.
It's like the
Lord.
cheese. It's like the cheese run. All right. So I guess. I mean,
You see
We
people
should-
start to kind of pack up.
we should go find Krampus, I guess.
Oh, then you should probably buy some of those outrageously expensive glow sticks so that we could be safe if we're gonna go
They're
hunt
not
the
glowing.
man down. Oh
They're just
no!
painted gold.
They're just
Oh my
painted
god!
gold.
Huh. Yeah, you should have bought us some of those fake sticks so we could be safe.
Maybe the reason he's not here is because too many people bought those fake sticks.
Too many
Well.
sticks.
Ah,
See, they're real. You need to buy it for us then.
I'm not spending 100 gold on sticks.
How much gold do you
So,
make?
that's a very rude question that one adult should never ask another adult.
Fair enough. And I look up to the sky.
Of course, as all adults know.
Oh, this dynamic's hilarious. Is there who's in charge of the town? Is there a town mayor? Or,
We have a town guard, and they're sort of the organized group. There is a jarl of the town that sort of keeps track of all that. But we all kind of live as a community out here.
I think we should go talk to the town guard, and you guys should continue to be in your disguise when we do it.
Oh, we should probably button it up then.
He kind of scratches his head. And he's like, "Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, sometimes it's the tourists, huh? Yeah. You can find the town guard. There should be a couple on patrol tonight. I mean, the Jarl's not going to be available until tomorrow. He's in his house."
Ah, where's his house? As an adult would ask another.
He kind of gestures towards the middle of town where you saw the food stalls before. He's like, it's just beyond there. I mean, it's a huge house. You can't miss it.
Do they not number homes in this land? As I look around.
No, we don't. Not too. Some of us don't really know how to read. You know.
Dropped. Okay. Sure. Thank you, kind, feeble person, for telling us.
Of course, kid.
We go this way.
Sir.
All right. I guess maybe we should look around for a town guardsman.
Yeah. As you look around the market, you can definitely tell that there's some people that are a little bit more armored than each other. You know, the others. They have like padded armor and maybe some like shoulder guards. It's not much. You can tell that they're not expecting much trouble. They're getting little sips from flasks and looking around, making sure nobody causes a fuss.
Drinking on
Yeah.
the job.
Merle's familiar with that sort of behavior.
Yeah. But you can see like two of them in the corner. It's a lady and a man that are just kind of joking with each other near the food stalls.
All right. I think we should approach them.
Excellent. Turn left, legs.
That's my walking noise.
She makes it out loud.
Yeah, you make that sound out loud.
And as we approach, stop!
No. Okay.
Excuse me, officers.
They kind of raise their eyebrows, and the girl laughed. She's like, "Yeah, what's up?"
What happened to Krampus? Wasn't there supposed to be some sort of demon running through your fine town this evening?
She kind of raises her eyebrows and she looks over her shoulder. She's like, "Oh yeah, huh?" She looks up at the moon. She's like, "Oh, yeah, that's really strange. Thanks for bringing that to my attention."
Is there like a lever you pull to bring him, or are you slacking on your job?
No,
Merle,
it's a
is this a
demon.
cop?
I'm no warlock. I don't summon him.
This is a cop, and stop calling me Uncle Merle.
Oh,
Do you see your kid?
I am not a child at this.
She kind of like looks around the cloak and she's like,
Don't touch me!
How many is in there?
I just look at her like, go with it.
Reverse, legs, reverse!
She takes another sip. What do you need?
Well, why would Krampus not come?
I mean, I don't know, man. She kind of like looks around. She's like, I mean, he's here every year. I mean, but he's a demon. I don't really know the motivations of a demon.
All right, we're tourists. I want to speak to your manager.
Well, she gives a good hearty laugh out. It's just like, okay. Well, the Jarl isn't available till tomorrow, so you're gonna have to wait. Sorry.
Sounds like an adultish
Fine.
thing to say.
He's enjoying the night like everyone else.
Well, like everyone else should be, but your Krampus is missing.
Oh, is that what brought you to this town?
You
You didn't even know about him until 20 minutes ago.
We came for the
Merle.
Krampus and all we got was a drunk soldier.
So Merle just says, "All right, kids. It looks like we're gonna have to go back to the inn. Maybe we'll talk to the Jarl in the morning."
I don't see any kids.
he opens bright and early. He opens his hall and you can talk to him directly. I mean, sometimes there's a line, but there's not a lot of problems in this town, so.
All right. Sounds good. I tip my cinnamon stick to her.
Have a good night, citizen.
Careful, Uncle Merle. You might spill some of that yummy juice out of your head.
Delicious head.
Another weird thing that no adult would say to another adult.
Fair enough. I take a note. Hands!
Other hands. We will coordinate.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring
a
a
few
pen
minutes
down
trying
to
to figure out how
Make
to
a sleight
write.
of hand to write a note.
Oh, that's great.
All right, follow Uncle Merle. Oh, go left and keep going.
Where are you going?
Back to the inn. I guess we'll sleep it off and then. So
Yeah, wait.
As we're walking back, Merle says to Knopf or whatever. Is that what the name is? Knopf?
Cannot.
Knopf. All right.
Cannot. He cannot.
He says, "Listen, you can call me Uncle Merle, but only when you're not in disguise. You have to keep the disguise going."
Ah, Mr. Merle.
Clever
There
Merle.
you go.
Perfect. Mr. Merle. All right.
Okay, when you guys make it back to the inn, it's significantly less busy. You see some people like turning in, going upstairs, and the bottom part is mostly cleared out. And that bartender's still just like running her feet off, cleaning dishes, picking up all the stuff from the tables.
You should help her. That would be the adult thing to do.
The funny thing is, I was going to volunteer your services. I think we should ask her, see if we can get her attention, and ask her if she knows anything about this.
That would be
Do
child
that.
Bartenders know
labor
everything.
laws.
Go ahead.
I don't think they have any child labor laws.
What do you say to her?
Tell her, ask her if she has any information on Krampus why he didn't show up tonight. She heard any rumors?
Oh, Krampus? Yeah, I mean he's here every year. He's great. Lots of fun.
Yeah, but he didn't come this year.
Oh. That's really odd. And she kind of looks around at any of the other patrons. She's like, I guess I heard something about that. I don't really get out of the bar very much these days.
His child quota must be met.
She's like putting dishes on a tray, and she's talking to you, and it's like, you want to come this way? Keep talking.
Walk
I'm really
with her.
busy.
Yeah, I'll walk with her as she's
Okay.
talking. Absolutely.
I don't know if we should follow them lower half. I don't know what adult things will happen.
Lower half. Oh, this is fantastically cool.
She's like, I'm sorry. That's really disappointing. I know it's a lot of fun for all the people out there.
Huh.
I guess it can't be perfect every year.
Has he
sorts of
ever
people
not
going
come?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I've only been here 30. Oh man, I don't know, 30 years, something.
Jeez, you're old. I like it.
Looks pretty young.
All right. Well,
She's in her
so
30s.
she probably doesn't know anything then. I guess it's too new of a thing for the bartender to know anything about.
Oh no, he's been coming around since.
No, I
Maybe
meant
this town
the
was
fact
built.
that he didn't. I meant the fact that he
Yeah.
didn't come.
Yeah, she says, I mean, I guess it's been a weird year. There's all sorts of people going missing.
Really, a lot of people going missing.
Well, I mean, my partner, she just went up and disappeared in the woods, left this whole bar to myself.
Really?
Yeah, it was just a few days ago. She went searching for mushrooms and don't know what happened to her. It's just like her. Leave this whole thing to me. You see her kind of like stop.
Where did she go searching for mushrooms?
Out in the woods. She goes out there all the time, but she's never been gone this long.
Do you know
I think she
where? We
just
could
wanted
go
to get
look
out of
for
work tonight. She knows this is like the busiest night all year. She just wanted to get out of it.
More
could go
tips
look
for
for
you,
her.
madam.
Sorry, what?
We could go look for her.
I mean, sure. Are you heading that way?
In the morning, we haven't figured out what we're going to do yet, but I think we may be trying to look into Krampus going missing. But if there's a lot of people going missing, maybe it's connected.
Yeah, I mean, usually it's not Krampus that goes missing. It's very strange.
Wait, who goes missing normally?
Oh, you know, there's always the drama around Santa.
Ah, right hand. We must write this down. And,
Yeah, I mean, Santa every year he does his little like drama show, and he disappears for a few days, and then he always comes back. Though it's not really a big deal. I think he just wants some more attention. Sorry, Saint Nicholas, as he prefers to be referred to.
Where can we find St. Nicholas?
I don't know. He comes down to the town once in a while, but I mean, he likes his privacy. He'll be here on Christmas in about a week if you want to come by.
I turn the top half of the body towards the mountain. Interesting. They share the same place.
Does he live on the mountain?
Rotate back around.
I'd suit him, I guess. Like I said, it's kind of like an agreement, you know? He comes down to visit us and plays with the kids and makes everybody happy, and we don't bother him at his home.
All right. I think. So if you can point out what part of the forest your partner went missing in, maybe we could go look for her in the morning when we're up and about.
Yeah, she kind of like crosses her arms. She's like, I don't really have a map. She usually searches to the north, I guess. That's where more trees are growing, so that's probably where you'll find it. That's probably where she would have gone. It's only been a couple days. I don't even know if it's anything to worry about.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Merle starts to turn away.
Yes.
Good night. Have a good time in your room.
Wait, thank you.
You guys have to come up with non-verbal cues, like a twitch of the left knee or something.
Like you're riding a horse.
I kick the left side. Ow! Ow! Throw you over. Oh God!
So when you guys go upstairs, you see that there's like on both sides there's doors that are to smaller rooms, you assume, and then there's two doors on the far wall, kind of like above the bar downstairs, and there's one that's marked with a WC and one that's marked with nothing.
Washroom. Let's go wash our hands as adults would normally do. Wash, wash, wash.
Go to the...
WC? What's WC?
Means water closet.
That makes sense.
I guess we will head towards there then. But, yeah, and it's just one for everyone, so we don't need to worry about the gender.
You haven't opened it yet. I don't know.
Okay, let's just open the door and hope for the best.
I'm gonna hop off so that we can be separate at this point.
Separate if you
Alright.
need to.
Merle plucks his cloak back off of.
No, it's mine.
Not shoulders. It's an expensive cloak, kid.
Yeah, when you open the door, a bunch of steam comes out, and you see that there is kind of like a separation.
Ooh, it's a therma.
Oh.
All right, it's straight in.
There's no signs, though.
You might end up on the wrong side.
Doesn't matter.
Which way do you go?
It's a game of chance. I'll go to the left.
I will go to the right. Bye. See you in a little bit.
Oh,
Oh, I went into the wrong one.
Merle's gonna stay outside and wait for the kids. Like you do.
Okay, Sophia, when you walk in, there is like a big communal bath. It looks like that is steaming. There is a bunch of ladies, you chose correctly.
Hurrah!
Yay!
There's a bunch of ladies like standing around, wringing out their hair, washing their hair. There is some buckets on the ground, so you can pour water over yourself, and some soap stacked up in a corner, big bars of soap.
Okay, I'm gonna
And
start washing my hands, and at the same time, like, so do any of you know anything about Krampus? It seems like he didn't show up today.
yeah, one of the ladies is only slightly older than you. She's probably about 18 or so. She's like, I know, it's so disappointing. You know, it's like one of our biggest things, bringing people in every year, and if he doesn't show up, you know, people are going to talk about it, and no one's going to show up next year.
And this hasn't happened before. He is always shown up every time.
And not to my recollection, it's a big deal every year.
That's weird. Is there any reason like he might not show up? Like if there's not enough naughty children or something?
She kind of thinks on it. She's like, you know, I haven't really thought about that. I mean, he's just always been here. I haven't really thought about why he wouldn't be. I mean, maybe.
Okay. Maybe it's something like that then. What about those sticks? The golden sticks? Do they do anything?
Oh, yeah, that guy's always trying to make money off the new people every year. Don't listen to him. Is this your first time around here? She kind of looks at your bracer.
Yeah, it's my first time here.
Oh yeah, don't try not to get hoodwinked. There's a lot of tourist traps, and anything that's over 10 gold is probably not worth your time.
That's good to know. Thank you.
At the stalls, anyway. And yeah, she goes off to wash her hair. Kid, sorry, how do you pronounce your name?
Cannot.
Kanat, right? Kanat. Kanat, when you walk in, there's a bunch of dudes. There's a big soaking pool, buckets, soap, some little basins to wash your hands in.
I turn my head to the wall, away from everybody, and go and wash my hands and shyly look around and be like, hi, hey everybody. Uncle Merle, he'll probably come in next, and he's probably got some questions. Wash our hands, and I run out.
Everyone kind of like looks. A couple people kind of like look at you, and they're like, "Who let the kid in without an adult?"
I walk out. Yeah, you probably want to go take the right side. That's the male bathroom, and yeah, I'll be standing here waiting when you're done.
Pearl's like, yeah, I'm good. I know what happens in those places.
What?
I'll
you
pass.
You get clean?
Something horrible to people?
This isn't some horror show.
Listen, there's dongs all over the place, and I don't really want to subject myself to that. I'm good.
I made my description specifically dawn free.
Well, I
don't know why. We all
That
know
took a
what's going
lot
on
of
here.
effort, and you should appreciate it.
I told them that Uncle Merle was going to come in next. Don't make it awkward.
I feel like this is the first time in her life that Lee's made something completely dong-free.
I help myself.
All right, I'll go in there and wade through the dongs.
I poke my head around the corner and see, this is Uncle Merle. He's a cop. And I pull my head back over.
Looks like a pretty nice bathroom. Steamy tubs, fresh water.
I'll wash my hands and face.
Okay.
No, not the dog water.
Yeah, I'm not really. I don't know. This Merle doesn't really want to make conversation with anybody in the washroom. It's male bathrooms are a little bit different than female bathrooms.
All right.
There's the
Head
one urinal separation for a reason.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I say we hit the hay and go to the Jarl's place in the morning.
Sounds like a plan.
Wait, I thought you paid for more than hay.
We'll
Yeah,
see
we
what
got food as well.
Okie dokie.
mattress, bud.
Okay, so when you go into the room, it's several beds lined up along the walls. There is a wooden partition between each of them, and a small trunk with no lock at the foot of the bed. And you hear lots of people snoring, getting settled. Right?
Trunk with no lock.
Yep.
That doesn't seem safe at all, as I shout out to him.
Bring your own lock. You hear a couple people grumble and just like fucking kids. They roll over.
Yeah, Merle's just gonna sleep with his armor on. He's definitely gonna put all of his gear that's expensive in his bag of holding and kind of hold on to it tight.
Okay.
Hostels can be rough, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. What about the rest of you?
I huddle up next to Uncle Merle.
No, you don't. No, you
Uncle
don't.
Merle, can you tuck me in?
Yeah. Wait, should we stack up like we're adult so that people don't mess with us, or should we just?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going
This
to
is
fall
getting
asleep
weird.
by his feet and pull the blanket over my head.
Yeah. And I go along the top half like a cat, and I curl up around his head.
No.
No, you gotta be in your own bed.
You have your own beds, thank you.
No.
It's not gonna be an extra long human in one of them. You can be.
Hey, Krampus is
Ridiculous.
coming.
This is our new cover story. We're Uncle Merle's husband.
So Merle, so when they get in their own beds, Merle casts sleep.
Uncle immediately passes out.
I figure everybody in here is pretty squishy. They're all going to sleep.
Pull out a guitar and start playing Sleep.
Okay, so you guys all settle into your beds and start to fall asleep, and that's the end of this episode. We'll continue this little Christmas adventure next week on Crumpets and Kerosene.
Yay!
Bye.
Thanks, Uncle Merle.
Thank you all for listening to Crumpets and Kerosene. Download next week's episode to find out what happens to our gamers. You can find and subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and anywhere that you find podcasts. You can find all of our social media accounts on our website, crumpetsandkerosene.com. And there you can send us a message with comments or suggestions for the show. We'd also really love it if you would leave us a review on iTunes. Sound effects are sourced from freesound.com and Vegas Pro 17, and all of our editing is done in-house. Special thanks to Iron Heed for letting us use their song Heroes off of their album Enter the Dungeon as the intro and outro to our show.
Sorry, I'm currently wrestling with my cat. He keeps
Sure. Sure.
half chewing my
I
headset.
had a cat that would chew through every pair of headphones I owned. It was horrible. It was a good judge for boyfriends, though, because if they got real mad, I was just like, okay. Sorry, but my cat's more important than a $20 pair of headphones.
You were the cat, bro.
Guess what? Guess who didn't get mad? My husband.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, you got your dog instead, so it's all good.
Yeah. Well.
Smart man.
Welcome to Crumpets and Kerosene, a 5th edition podcast.
We didn't clap.
Yeah, okay. Very funny. Just because Brent isn't here doesn't mean you get to do the show.
All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.